Good morning students. Now we have to start our new topic that is known as the photosynthesis of class 10th. Okay, so what is photosynthesis? Photo refers to light and synthesis means to prepare. So the process in which the green plant can prepare their food material in the presence of the light is known as the photosynthesis. Rather than the light, certain other raw components also required for the photosynthesis. They are the CO2, H2O, chlorophyll. These are the certain raw material which is required by the plant for their food preparation or photosynthesis. Okay, so we can be explained with the help of an equation that is 6CO2 plus 12H2O, that is sunlight. Chlorophyll gives C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. It means plant can be take CO2, H2O, chlorophyll and sunlight and prepare their food material in the presence of the light. Okay, they can prepare food material in the form of glucose, but it can be stored in the form of starch. Okay, you have to clearly listen that prepare food material in the form of the glucose but stored in the form of starch in the chloroplast cell. Okay, now what are the different raw materials are required for the plant for photosynthesis? First one is CO2, second one is the chlorophyll, and third one is known as the sunlight. Okay, so how can we show that these components are necessary for the photosynthesis? So we can demonstrate one experiment for each. First one for the sunlight. Okay, so we can take a plant known as the potted plant. What is potted plant? The plant which is grown in a pot. We cannot perform the experiment in a big tree or outside plant because it is not easy to handle. Because during the experiment we can put the plant inside the room as well as outside the room. That is why it is not easy to handle. That is, we have conclude our experiment in only the potted plant. Now take a potted plant, cover half leaf of the potted plant with the black paper or aluminum foil. Put the experiment for 3 to 4 days in a sunlight. After that, we detach the leaves and remove the black pepper. What can we see? That half portion of the leaves become yellow and the remaining portion become green in color. Okay, now cut the plant and transfer the leaf in alcohol beaker. Okay, then take another beaker, bigger, fill with a water and put on the tripod stand and start flaming them. Why we are not giving the direct flame to alcohol? Because the alcohol is highly inflammable material. That is why it can easily get fired and our experiment become destroyed or it not be convenient. That is why we can say that first we take a beaker filled with water and next one, that is the alcohol, and boil. After boiling 5 minutes, we can take out the leaf with the help of forceps and put in a petri dish. Okay, now whenever you put that in a petri dish, see that the whole leaf become colorless. Take iodine solution. Okay, what is the color of iodine solution? Iodine solution become a blue black in color, sorry, reddish brown in color. Now put the 2-3 drops of iodine solution over that. You can observe that the portion where there is no covering, that is a blue black, and the portion where that is the covering of black pepper, that is the colorless. Why? Because only those portions get the sunlight and they prepare their food material in the form of glucose, and they show that starch contains starch and iodine solution give the taste of the starch. So in general ways we can say that sunlight is responsible for the photosynthesis. Next one, for the chlorophyll. take a variegated leaves. Variegated leaves are those leaves which some portion of the leaves become yellow in color and some portion become green. Okay, outer portion is yellow and inner portion is green. Inner portion contain chlorophyll and outer portion contain rather than the other pigment. Okay, they contain rather than other pigment. It may be xanthophyll or it may be a carotenoid. Okay, so we take the leaves and same portion, same experiment, put in the alcohol and start boiling. After boiling of 5 minutes, you can see that the leaf again become colorless. Put 2 or 3 drops of iodine solution in them. You will observe that the color of the leaves which present in center green is show the blue black. The rest of the leaves not show the blue black. It means chlorophyll is responsible for the photosynthesis process. Okay, now we can same experiment perform for the CO2. Okay, so what can we do? We can take a leaf, okay, and cover the leaf or put the leaf in a big jar. Say that leaf and the leaf, big leaves, and this leaf become put in the jar. Okay, the jar having like that half leaf inside and half leaf outside. Now put potassium hydroxide KOH in the jar and put the experiment outside the room or garden for 2 to 3 days. Okay, you can see that inside the leaves there is inside the leaf that present in the jar, they are slightly yellowish in color because the carbon dioxide present inside the jar, it is taken by the KOH, absorbed by the KOH. Okay, and half portion is present outside, it is not captured by KOH, or the CO2 is not captured by the KOH, that is the green in color. Now detach the leaf, put in the alcohol, boil for 3 to 5 minutes. Then after that you see the color of the leaves become colorless, whole leaves become colorless. Now put the 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution in the leaf, on the leaf. You can see that the portion which is present outside, they become blue black in color, and the present outside and inside, it doesn't show any color. It means the CO2 is also an important raw material for the photosynthesis. So in general ways we can conclude that during the photosynthesis, CO2 and chlorophyll and sunlight are the major component for the photosynthetic activity.